After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. Two survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. It's a collision with the MAC Championship on the line. It's the Kent State Golden Flashes against the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Eastern Michigan head coach talked to me pregame. He's talked about the importance of this MAC championship game. The MAC is such a proud conference with such great legacy and great tradition. This is their Super Bowl, their chance to really shine in college football. It all starts now with the kickoff, and Coach said, I want us to get out to a great start and show the country what we're made of. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Eastern Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be an undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus...
He's got some space. Look out. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Trying to find room. It's Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The Eagles offense lines up 1st and goal now. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this checks off the 4 boxes of great defensive football. You align properly, you've got your assignment, then you fly to the ball, and then you arrive angry. And you certainly did that here for a great stop. Looking to score with a run to the right.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Eagles. They grab the early lead.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense gets their first crack now. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
Fighting off the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick throw, the catch is made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a first and goal. That's a really good job by this offense. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Using his legs, and spin it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass. It's Kim. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. He stopped at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Grab behind the line. It's Spanks. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now it's second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Golden Flashes are in the red zone now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pressure's on. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Well, they get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap him out for a linebacker. Now you've got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look, as the quarterback is trying to scramble and get on the outside, they've just got more bodies available to them, and they create the stop.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's a junior defensive tackle. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
What an incredible catch in traffic. The contested catch in the end zone. You can see why this quarterback has so much trust in this wide receiver. If I had this guy, I'd throw it into double coverage as well. He is so strong at the catch point, and here he goes and grabs that thing for a touchdown.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Back to pass. It's Kim. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got a crease. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance. You don't know how many possessions you're going to have in this position, so you've got to capitalize once you're down here. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage.
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Kent State's offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. The Golden Flashes will send their punt team onto the field. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Bennett. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to throw. It's Kim. Caught by the receiver. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Eagles line up on 1st and 10 now. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Caught over the middle. It's Grant. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Timeout called by the Eagles. They're first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's caught. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here. They're second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw. It's Kim. Grab down the middle. It's Grant. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
They keep him guessing with a run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Eagles will kick this away to get the second half going. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Golden Flashes will have to punt this one away. The sideline doesn't travel very far. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
It's a nice gain, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Pass complete on the crosser. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it's zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks it. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Eagles.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy's one of the best players in America.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
They'll try to run for the first down. He's got space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards.
Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Takes off in a bootleg. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to...
Got an opening here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certain.
Open field ahead. That one moves the ball across the 40.
play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
And the Eagles look to keep this drive moving. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. We'll go with the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. We got a stoppage in play here. Looks like an injured Eagle is down on the field. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The back's got it. He's got a crease. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Eastern Michigan has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. We got a stoppage in play here. Looks like an injured Eagle is down on the field. And as they check out the injured player, we'll take a timeout. And the Eagles lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to
Preacher in the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on 1st. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. On the run here. Lets it go. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They're going to run it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The golden flashes will try to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. He's got space. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped short on that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open.
The last thing you want to do in particular on 1st and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on 2nd down.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21.
Offside defense.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout called by the Eagles, their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, this team is starting to really get excited. A conference championship has been their goal from day one of this season, and now it is within their grasp. Guys are starting to really celebrate. Fans are starting to celebrate as they see what's ahead. They do want to close out this quarter strong, make sure they're taking care of business, but the excitement is starting to build down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense will call a timeout, and that's the team's first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. And the Eagles with 1st and 10 here. Same tailback, another carry. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. And the Eagles are in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Checking in from the Kent State sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to...
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Defense is coming after him. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They are pouring it on now.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Kent State's offense back out there now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. That's reeled in. It's Banks. Breaking free. End zone ahead. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40. The Golden Flashes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The hand scene able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Chewing clock with the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Ball handed off. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, when not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they have accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.